What's going on, everybody? My name is LBThaRealist with Surrealistic Studios, Surreal News, where the real is surreal. Thank you for joining me on this segment. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I believe it's down here. And let's go ahead and jump into the story here. So you guys know I'm a science geek. Astronomers may have spotted the first known exoplanet in another galaxy. We're going to go ahead and tackle this article from Science News. It's beginning to be a go-to for me whenever I talk about these science and discovery news segments. I usually science news pops up. Independent journalism since 1921. So we'll go ahead and jump into this. I just thought that was interesting. Maybe we'll go ahead and try to do a deeper dive to see if there's any other organizations or publications or websites that are posting these kind of news segments. So here we go. Astronomers may have spotted the first known planet in another galaxy. The potential world called M51-ULS-1b orbits both the massive star and a dead star in the Whirlpool Galaxy, about 28 million light years from Earth. The object's existence, if confirmed, suggests that there could be many other extragalactic exoplanets waiting to be discovered, astronomers report October 25th in Nature Astronomy. We probably always assumed there would be planets in other galaxies, right? Duh, says astrophysicist Roseanne Stefano of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics in Cambridge, Massachusetts. But to actually find something is a beautiful thing. It's a humbling experience. More than 4,800 planets have been discovered orbiting stars other than the sun, all of them inside the Milky Way. There's no reason to think that other galaxies don't also host planets, but the most popular exoplanet hunting techniques are difficult to do with such faraway stars, which blend together too much to observe them one by one, right? In 2018, Stefano and astrophysicist Nia Amara of the University of California, Santa Cruz suggested searching for planets around extragalactic X-ray binary. Suggested searching for planets around extragalactic X-ray binaries. X-ray binaries usually consist of a massive star and the remains of a second massive star, which has collapsed into a neutron star or a black hole. The dead star steals material from the living star and heats it to such hot temperatures that it emits a bright X-ray. It emits bright X-rays that stand out from the crowd of other stars. The X-ray region can be smaller than a giant planet, meaning if a planet crosses or transits in front of such a system, from astronomers' perspective on Earth, it could temporarily block all the X-rays, revealing the planet's presence. Stefano and colleagues searched archive data from NASA's Chandra X-ray telescope for signs of blinking X-ray sources. The team looked at a total of 2,624 possible transits in 3 galaxies: M51, the Whirlpool Galaxy; M101, the Pinwheel Galaxy; and M104, the Sombrero Galaxy. Only one turned up a clear planet-like signal. On September 20th, 2012, an object had blocked all of the X-rays from the X-ray binary M51-ULS-1 for about 3 hours. We said, wow, could this be it? Stefano said. After ruling out gas clouds passing in front of the binary, fluctuations in the X-ray source itself, or other explanations for the dip, I have a hard time saying her name. Stefano and colleagues conclude that the object was most likely a Saturn-sized planet orbiting the X-ray binary hundreds of times the distance between the Earth and the Sun. This isn't a comfortable environment for the planet. You don't want to be there, Stefano notes. Despite its distance from the X-ray binary, the planet receives as much energy in X-rays and ultraviolet radiation as hot Jupiter exoplanet, which orbits its star in just a few days, receives from an ordinary star. Wow, okay. So, let me go back one sentence here. Despite the distance from the X-ray binary, the planet receives as much energy in X-rays and ultraviolet radiation as a hot Jupiter exoplanet, which orbits its star in just a few days, receives from an ordinary star. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so it's really hot. That's the gist of it. Let me see. The possibility that the team discovered the transit of an extragalactic planet is quite intriguing and would be a great discovery, says astrophysicist Ignazio Pelletieri of the Italian National Institute of Astrophysics in Palermo. He would like to see the transit happen again to confirm it. Okay, that's fair. Not everyone finds the result convincing. I find the paper very speculative, says astrophysicist Matthew Bales of the Swinburne University of Technology in Melbourne, Australia. If the planet is real, finding it relied on a lot of coincidences. Its orbit needed to be perfectly aligned with the point of view from Earth, and it needed to just happen to be passing in front of the X-ray binary while Chandra was looking. Di Stefano counters that the fact that her team saw a signal within such a small number of observations suggests that there's lots of extra galactic planets out there. Maybe we were lucky, she acknowledges, but I think it's very likely that we're not special. We looked and we found something because there was something to find. Di Stefano doesn't expect to see this particular planet again in her lifetime. It could take decades for it to pass in front of its host star again. The real test, she says, is finding more planets. Wow. Again, this is going to be from Science News, and I'll leave that down below if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. So they've found plenty of planets in our own Milky Way galaxy. This is the very first time that they've actually found a planet outside of our own galaxy. Of course, there are some skeptics, but again, the real test is to find it again, is to find another one. So, this is how science is moving, folks. This is how discoveries are made. We're making new science discoveries every single day, and I love being there to cover this kind of stuff because it's just fascinating to me. It's fascinating to me. I wish one day I could see the stars in some form or fashion, like either when I die or if they find a way to make space travel less nauseating, less extreme, then maybe I'll go visit the stars one day when I'm an old man or something like that, when it becomes available. I don't know, folks. A man can dream, right? Let me go check on my granddaughter. I hear her doing some stuff in there. So with all that being said, folks, love, peace, and light. Be kind, rewind. Find all my information down below if you want to support this show. And if you like this kind of content, do so. Let me know. Hit the like button, share, hit the notification bell over there again. And I'll catch you guys on the next video, all right? I'm out.